This week for Tactical Tuesday, we're going to take a look at arguably the best series of suppressors that we offer here at the shop, Surefire suppressors. Holding many government contracts and being the preferred suppressor by many top-tier military groups and law enforcement agencies, Surefire has set itself apart from the competition by developing one of the most durable and highest performing suppressors available on the market. What makes it the go-to option for many warfighters and many law enforcement agencies is Surefire's ability not only to suppress the firearm's sound signature, but just as importantly, its flash signature. Surefire calls it their total signature reduction technology, which is just a fancy way of saying that Surefire has come up with a suppressor design that not only does an excellent job of mitigating the sound, but also the flash when firing a firearm. What a lot of people don't understand, and what is just as important as reducing the sound signature, to many who are in combat type situations, the flash is just as important to reduce as the sound signature. Because if you have a bright flashy suppressor or a bright flashy firearm, at night, it's going to give away your position much easier, and you're basically going to be beaconing yourself, allowing the enemy forces to see exactly where you and your team are, which can be extremely problematic. The other problem is that if you have a suppressor or a firearm that has a lot of flash, is if you're using night vision in conjunction with your suppressor, that flash can start to mess with the auto gating features in your night vision, which can cause problems as far as the night vision units go. But again, going back to broadcasting your location to the enemy, that can be a huge problem. So Surefire has really emphasized not only reducing the sound, but also the flash signature as well. What Surefire has done is created a suppressor that virtually eliminates all first round pop. And what first round pop is the flash that is caused when the first shot is taken in a sequence of shots through a suppressor. Oftentimes, the first shot in the series through the suppressor causes a much brighter flash than the subsequent shots in the sequence, which for most people in the first round pop isn't that big a deal. But for those who are in a combat environment, that flash can be extremely dangerous, and concealing not only the sound signature, but as well as their location is just as important and can be a very huge advantage if you can eliminate the flash altogether. Another big reason that people choose to go with Surefire suppressors is because of a very minimal point of impact shift. And what that means is that you can essentially zero your firearm to your optic without a suppressor, and then you can put the Surefire suppressor on the firearm and your shots are going to land in the same spot, which is a huge advantage, because what that means is you don't have to mess with your dope or mess with your optic whenever you're shooting suppressed versus unsuppressed, which is going to save you a lot of time as well as money and ammo. And finally, probably one of the biggest reasons that professionals choose to go with the Surefire suppressors is because they are insanely durable. These suppressors can take a ton of abuse. In fact, here at the shop, we have a couple full auto belt-fed machine guns that we suppress using Surefire suppressors. And we chose the Surefire suppressors for those machine guns because they can take that extreme abuse when firing long, sustained automatic fire through those heavy belt-fed machine guns. And for those who are in the professional business, what that means is that they're going to be able to put a lot of rounds through these cans, and they're going to have a very good longevity, and they're going to last a long time. And while that's awesome for those who are in the more professional side of the gig, for the military and law enforcement, that is also just as awesome for those of us on the more civilian side of things, where we have to pay for each of our suppressors and we have to pay that $200 tax stamp. Having a suppressor that we know is going to last the rest of our life is a huge advantage. And with Surefire having such a large variety of varying models and sizes of suppressors, they're sure to have one that's going to work well with your preferred weapon system. Here in front of me, I only have just a couple of the ones that we offer here at the shop, but we have quite a few more options available, as well as Surefire produces many more options. So again, regardless of what you're running, we're going to be able to find the right suppressor for you. And guys, if you have any questions about the Surefire suppressors, about what sets them apart from other suppressors on the market and how they could be a good benefit to you, please feel free to stop by the shop. Many of us own Surefire suppressors, and we would be happy to chat with you and discuss if this Surefire is going to be the right suppressor for you, or if maybe there's a different option that we have that would work just as well. And thanks for sticking around to the end of the video today. If you like what you saw, please give us a like and maybe share the video with your friends and family. And if you have any questions at all about suppressors or other firearms accessories, feel free to give us a call, or better yet, stop by the shop. We'd be happy to show you around. And until next week, guys, continue to train hard and train smart, and God bless you.